Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Pastor Gerald here with Calvary Chapel Tehachapi. Blessed to be back here in the church and here by the pulpit. And look forward to being with you guys again this Thursday and Sunday, picking up in 2 Samuel and 2 Corinthians. Just wanted to say thank you to Dale and Eric. Did a phenomenal job preaching from the pulpit, doing their studies, and I was very encouraged by their words, God's words. And so if you haven't heard their messages, they're on Facebook or on the website. Both of them did a great job. And so happy belated Mother's Day to the mothers we didn't get to see yesterday. Thank you to everyone who came out and participated. We had a lot of people here serving at the church, handing out the roses and the candy and the hand sanitizer and all of that stuff. So happy belated Mother's Day to the mothers we didn't get a chance to see. And just wanted to share with you here this morning as I was reading through Proverbs 11. Usually read the Proverbs in the morning, and I read the proverb of the day. So today being May 11th, I read Proverbs chapter 11. And I just wanted to point out a couple things to you related to our relationship with God and our walks here as Christians on the earth. The two things that really stuck out to me in the first couple verses is when the Bible reminds us about walking humbly before our God and walking with integrity. Verse 2 of chapter 11 says this. It says, "When pride comes, then comes dishonor, but with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the crookedness of the treacherous will destroy them." And so the proud man, verse 2 says that when pride comes, then comes dishonor. We know in James and in 1 Peter, God reminds us that he will exalt the humble, but he will resist the proud. And this proverb says that God will bring dishonor to the proud. Very interesting. A proud person, a person filled with pride, what is their biggest fear? Well, their biggest fear is being put to shame, being exposed for what they are doing. This is their biggest fear, and that's exactly what the Bible says, that when pride comes, then comes dishonor. But notice that he says, with the humble there is wisdom. The word there for humble could be lowly. And of course, Jesus is our best example of the humble servant. But notice he talks about integrity. Those who walk with integrity, the upright, that this will guide them. The wisdom of God will guide them, but the crookedness of the treacherous will destroy them. The difference and contrast between the proud and the humble. The proud that is fearful of being put to shame, whereas the humble one who is walking humbly before their God, their life is an open book. There is no secrets. They walk with integrity, therefore they have no fear of being exposed or being dishonored because they are walking in truth and in integrity. And so the Bible says that this uprightness and this integrity will lead us and will guide us. Verse 11 says this, "The blessing of the upright, by the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted." So not just the one who is humble and walking in integrity will be exalted, but the Bible says that if there is many people who are walking this way in a city, that city then will be exalted. But that verse also says, "But the mouth of the wicked will tear it down." And so by those who are walking in pride, as verse 2 said, or those who are walking in verse 1, according to dishonest gain, as the Bible says that God hates an unjust balance. He likes a fair, true balance. By those who are practicing these things and these mouths of the proud, a city will come to ruin. But those who are walking humbly before their God and who are walking in integrity, the whole city will be exalted. Look at verse 23. It says, "The desire of the righteous is only good." I love this verse. "But the expectation of the wicked is wrath." Paul tells us that we should fix our heart and our eyes and our minds on things that are true, that are good, that are lovely, that are pure. Set our minds on these things. And isn't it interesting that it's always the wicked who is always looking for that wrath? And interesting in verse 2, as it talks about pride and the proud, what are they afraid of? They're afraid of being put to shame. And that very thing will come upon them as they are expecting this wicked wrath that will come upon them. But those who are walking humbly before their God and with integrity, well, those are always seeking and desiring righteous and things that are good. And the last verse here, verse 27, says, "He who diligently seeks good seeks favor, but he who seeks evil, evil will come upon him." And so earnestly desire good things, guys. Walking humbly before our God, walking with integrity, doing good things, and good things will come. But if we are storing up evil and wickedness and false scales, false balances, the Bible calls those abominations, or if we're walking in pride, those abominations will come upon us. Remember, how we relate to God is how God will relate to us. And so I just pray that you would take these words to heart today. The book of Proverbs, full of wisdom and encouragement. And so I encourage you to walk humbly and with integrity before your God here today. And can't wait to be with you guys on Thursday. May God be with you and bless you. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.